Hello students, today we are going to study the first poem of class 8, The Ant and the Cricket. Students, we would like to study the first part of this poem, first stanza. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Not a crumb to be found on the snow-covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me? Students, the poet says that there was a silly young cricket who used to enjoy singing during the spring and summer seasons. Students, here gay, G-A-Y, gay means happy and enjoyable. The poet calls spring and summer seasons gay because they are full of life. There is greenery everywhere. Food and water are in abundance, that we can say in large number. Students, however, soon those months of rejoicing and joy passed away, and winter came. Now the cricket was in trouble. He began to complain when he found that his cupboard was empty at his home. There was not even a crumb, C-R-U-M-B. Crumb is, we can say, there was nothing to eat. There was snow on the ground, and he could not see even one flower or a leaf on the tree. Seeing this, he becomes sad and explains, "Oh, what will become of me?" Now, friends, we shall advance ourselves towards the second stanza. At last, by starvation and famine, made bold, all dripping with wet, and all trembling with cold, away he set off to a miserly ant, to see if, to keep him alive, he would grant him shelter for rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow, he would repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. Students, the cricket not eaten anything and was starving with hunger. It mustered its courage. It is trying to collect all its courage and set off to seek the help of miserly. Students, miserly we can say tiny, and to provide it a mouthful of grain and shelter from the rain. There was famine. Famine means, students, we can say unavailability of food, chilling cold, and perhaps we can say raining also, which made the cricket wet and shiver, means kaapna, a lot while traveling. Students, it requested the ant to lend it some food and shelter and promised to repay by the next day, or else it will die because of chilling cold, hunger and sorrow. Now, students, let's come to the third stanza. Says the ant to the cricket, "I am your servant and friend, but we ants never borrow, we ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lend nothing by when the weather was warm?" Quoth the cricket, "Not. My heart was so light that I sang day and night. For all nature looked gay. You sang, sir, you say. Go then," says the ant, and dance the winter away. Students, here we can say, hearing the cricket, the ant answers that it considers itself to be his servant as well as a friend. However, the ants never borrow anything from others nor lend anything. Saying this, the ant asks the cricket, why did it not gather anything when the weather was warm during spring and summer? Hearing the ant, the cricket replies that its heart was so light. It means we can say it was quite happy and don't care about the future. The cricket further says that it kept singing day and night as everything looked happy and joyful. Now students, we would like to come to the next stanza. We would like to start from here. Go then, says the ant, and dance and the winter away. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket, and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Folks call this a fable. I will warrant it true. Some crickets have 4 legs and some have 2. Students, listening to the cricket को सुन करके the ant tells him that he was singing and enjoying during the spring and summer. Now he should do the same and the winter will go away. Saying this, the ant hastily lifted the wicket. Here means students, we can say hastily lifted the wicket means we can say quickly ended the conversation and pushed the poor cricket out of the door. In the last 2 lines, students, the poet says that folks, we can say people call the story of ant and cricket a fable. And a fable means an untrue story, जो कहानी सच्ची ना हो, लोग इसे fable कहते हैं. However, the poet thinks that story is quite true because it is the perspective of the poet. Students, we are saying it a fable. हम इसे एक untrue story बोल रहे हैं. But poet का नजरिया क्या है इसे कहने का? It is saying in his last 2 lines. It is say story is quite true because there are many crickets with 4 legs as well as with 2. Here students, 2 legs cricket means there are some insects like cricket who do not care about future. So students, we can say cricket of having 2 legs means कि the person are some insects who do not care about future and also humans. Cricket with 2 legs here refer to humans who do not care about future. It is the opinion of the poet in last 2 lines because others call it fox or fable, but the poet regards it as a true story. So students, जैसा कि हमने देखा कि ये एक लोक कथा है जो चींटी और क्रिकेट, जो इसे झींगुर कहते हैं, के बारे में है कि एक झींगुर इसमें जो गर्मी और बसंत के महीने में गाना गाने का शौकीन होता है, वो दिन भर और रात भर गाना गाता रहता है. मतलब कि वो अपने भोजन के लिए कुछ भी इकट्ठा नहीं करता. जब उसे ये पता चलता है कि उसके कबर्ड में खाने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं है और रोटी तक का छोटा सा टुकड़ा भी उसे नहीं मिलता और जितने भी ग्राउंड पे चीज़ें होती हैं खाने के लिए कुछ भी नहीं होती, न पौधों पर फूल होते हैं न पेड़ों पर पत्ते होते हैं, सो वो घबरा जाता है और सोचता है क्या करें. तो भूख से बेहाल हो करके और अकाल से बेहाल हो करके वो, और यहाँ तक कि इस बरसात के मौसम में काफ़ी ठंड पड़ रही होती है, तो कांपते हुए वो एक दैनी आंट के पास, मिजरली छोटी सी आंट के पास जाता है, ये इस उम्मीद से कि वो उसे रहने के लिए जगह और खाने के लिए भोजन दे देगा, और इस इच्छा से जाता है कि वो उससे लेगा और अगले दिन दे देगा, नहीं तो भूख से मर जाएगा. स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ पर रिप्लाई में चींटी उसे कहती है कि हम तुम्हारे फ्रेंड्स की तरह हैं या सर्वेंट्स की तरह हैं. हम चींटियाँ ना किसी को भोजन देते ना किसी को लेते हैं, लेकिन तुम गर्मी भर क्या करते रहे, क्या तुमने कुछ नहीं किया? तो क्रिकेट रिप्लाई करता है कि नहीं, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. मेरा हार्ट ऐसा है कि मैं अपने खाने के लिए परवाह नहीं करता, जबकि मैं दिन भर गाना गाता रहता था, क्योंकि मुझे क्या नेचर बहुत ही प्यारा लगता था. तो चींटी कहती कि तुम गाना गाते थे तो जाओ डांस करो जा करके, क्योंकि इससे करते करते विंटर भी बीत जाएगा. सो इस तरह से चींटी बातों को समाप्त कर देती है. स्टूडेंट्स, लास्ट के लाइन में जो पोएट कहते हैं कि लोग इसे लोक कथाएं कहते हैं, जो कि एक अनट्रू स्टोरी की तरह होती है। लेकिन ये कविता, ये कथा, ये कहानी पोएट को एक सच्ची कहानी की तरह लगती है, क्योंकि उसे लगता है कि कुछ क्रिकेट्स ऐसे होते हैं जो 4 पैर वाले होते हैं, मगर कुछ को वो 2 पैरों वाला मानता है। ऐसे व्यक्ति जो अपने भविष्य के बारे में कुछ भी नहीं सोचते, वो उन्हें ही यहाँ पर 2 legs वाला क्रिकेट कहा गया है। सो स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप दैट with this speech you have understood the story properly, this poem properly. Now some questions are here from working with the poem. Question 1, 2, 3, 4 you have to attend. See you next video with new interesting topic. Bye.